Grown Folks Production.
Hey grown folks, welcome to a hot and balmy Destrehan, Louisiana. Sitting in my house with no electricity. I wanted to give a quick update. There is a lot going on, and so I want to shoot out an update for the OMFL, for the leadership here in Grown Folks. I know most of the other people in the other leagues, they know no different, but for our leadership and for the OMFL, just a really quick update. A Category 4, which I do think they're going to upgrade it to a Category 5 hurricane, blew through a little over a week ago now. And the eye of the hurricane actually stayed over Destrehan, where I live, for over 12 hours. Or actually the hurricane effects for over 12 hours. 7 of those hours were over 100 miles an hour. 5 of those hours were 120 miles an hour steady. And so you can imagine with that kind of wind and the gust up to 170, 180 miles an hour, it did a lot of destruction to a lot of people. They say the Energy, our electric company, said it is the most destructive hurricane on recorded history. And so there's just a lot of stuff going on. They're saying at least 1 month without electricity. So 1 month before we can actually live in our house without a generator. Probably who knows how long before we have internet access. And so my life is a bit of a whirlwind. We also had another tragedy in our family where a family member passed away. And so I'm actually here in my home grabbing some clothes and stuff and then headed to a funeral, and then I'll be back later this week. My family's safe though. We're staying about 2.5 hours west of here, where we have family back home staying with our father-in-law. And so I'm gonna be a little unplugged. I'm doing as much as I can. I do have to work remotely and figure out how to take care of my family and run home and take care of stuff. So things are crazy. Lucky for us here in the OMFL, we have a couple more weeks here before the update drops, but keep listening to the board, keep helping out. This may end up in me having to retire. I hope not, fingers crossed. I'm hoping for the best, but equally preparing for the worst. I do have some people set up to take my space if I do need to step away. But the hope is that I can continue here. This is kind of my life's work here in Grown Folks and the OMFL, and I have no intentions on leaving it behind. But also, when we left our house a little over a week ago, I really thought we'd be right back in just a couple of days, and not what we kind of experienced. But we're very thankful, we're very blessed. People across the street from me lost their entire home. People next door to me lost entire sections of their home. My home is intact. It is livable. The second we get internet and electricity, we will be back home living. Of course, some things are beat up outside. The roof needs to be completely replaced, things like that. But overall, we were really blessed. And for those of you who are Christians here, just like God really protected our home, protected our neighbors. We have a pole in the backyard that's like a communications pole, phone, internet, that kind of stuff. And it's just it broke at the base, and it's gently laid across the fence. It isn't even bending the fence isn't bowed, none of that. It's just gently laid against the fence. And things just could have been so much worse, and they are really bad for so many people. And so if there's any way that you want to donate or give, there is a ton of great organizations out there. You can also hit me up. It may take me a while to actually respond, but I can point you towards some organizations. But if nothing else, just pray for the people of Southeast Louisiana. Pray for our friends in Southwest Louisiana who had Hurricane Laura last year. They're still trying to recover. I have family back home. That's originally where I'm from. They're still years from recovering. We're gonna be years in recovery here. And we just know that God's got to do what God's got to do, and just pray and help and be there for people. So I appreciate those who've reached out to me. I just want to give a very quick update to the OMFL, why you may not see me around for a bit. Dwayne is kind of the guy, so if you need him, reach out to him. If anybody here as leadership, please reach out to me. Pootie's kind of the guy overall that's going to kind of make sure the ship keeps going when I'm not around. I can't wait to be back in my home, back doing what we do, creating a space for adult gamers to come and enjoy a space of gaming. I miss you guys already. I miss home. I want to be here every day sweating. You probably can see me sweating. It's 80 degrees in my house, and that's cool compared to what it is outside. I wish I was here every day helping, volunteering, and just unfortunately I'm doing the best I can. So I appreciate you. Prayers are greatly appreciated, and can't wait to see you guys again soon. Till then, God bless.
Grown Folks Production.